Welcome to Nalla Narasimhareddy Education Society Group of Institutions. This is Kameshwari from Nalla Narasimhareddy and my subject watershed management. In that watershed management, the today topic is control of soil erosion. How soil will be controlled, soil erosion. How soil are eroded during heavy rains over a period of time. The soil will be eroded. Soil consists of a different permeability. So due to that permeability, some of the water will be infiltrating the ground surface, remaining water will be stagnant on a ground surface and that will be erode on a ground surface. So how they control soil erosion? While protecting and improving land investment, control soil erosion will be sustain or improve crop yield. The main mode of watershed management is we can develop a crop production on land, so it reduce the soil erosion, improve the permeability, improve the infiltration capacity, and reduce drainage cost, and also retain chemical where applied, and reduce hazardous when working on eroding soil, help improve water quality, and also improve water quality, and give the good quality of water to the future generation peoples. And the majority of this practice are recognized components of good soil, crop, and water management. Good and water management. Main practices recognize the components of good soil and crop, and we can give the quality of water to the next generations. And for effective erosion controls, maintain good soil structure and also protect soil structure by adequate crop and reduce cover and use spatial structural erosion control practices where necessary. Use first we can maintain the good quality of structure and also protect soil surface by adequate crop residue cover. So we can cover the crop and vegetation, so it plant root zone holds the soil and it reduces the soil erosion. And also spatial structure erosion control practices where necessary, and also different methods of soil control methods. That control methods are cover methods is one type. This is classified into two types. One is cover methods, another one is barrier methods. That cover methods also we can divide into different types, that is mulching, cover crop, and green manures. Green also usually legumes, mixed cropping and intercropping, early planting, crop residues, and agroforestry. And also barrier methods are comes under man-made terraces, contour plunging, contour barriers, natural terraces. So these are the different methods of control of erosion. So mulching, this is one of the method for control of methods: mulching, man-made terraces, cover crops, intercropping, mixed cropping, crop residue, agroforestry, and contour barriers. These are the different types of methods of cover control of erosion. So before going to that one, we can discuss it briefly. That is, a permanent vegetative cover is the best protection of soil. So for the main mode of watershed, reduce the soil erosion, increase the infiltration, and increase the groundwater table. So the best way is protection of soil by vegetation, and the movement of vegetation is destroy condition becomes favorable for soil erosion. And in this method, we try to plant such species which are capable of holding soil strongly and can survive in very advanced soil condition. So we can develop a crop and vegetation and develop a trees on a over area. So it is the holding soil strongly and can survive in very advanced soil conditions. So it holds the soil root zone, it holds the soil and reduce the soil permeability, reduce the soil erosion. And bare ground allows 4 times more soil erosion compared to permanent plant cover ground. So it reduces the more soil erosion by planting a trees on a ground surface and also developing trees and cultivation. And land use system should be properly implemented. The main principle of biological control is to prevent high speed of water and conserve water within the soil. In biological control, following methods can be adapted. Beside the farming system should also be conserved. So we can conserve the water and utilize, conserve the water. It can be reused for either drinking water or household purpose and vegetation purpose or animal drinking purpose. So different ways we can use it for water, different ways. So rainfall comes from the atmosphere to ground surface, condensation form on the atmosphere. That water reaches and hits the ground surface. So some of the water will be infiltrated. Excess water will be due to some slope. That water will be, we can safely conserve and stored in underground tanks and watersheds. That water will be used for future purpose and also um, general purpose, that is drinking water or plantation purpose or domestic purpose. And the first one is the control methods of erosion. The first one is mulching. How they reduce the soil. Mulching is the covering of the soil with crop residues such as straw, stalk, etc. This cover protects the soil from the raindrop impact and reduce the velocity of runoff and wind. It also useful as an alternative to cover crop in dry areas. It is alternative cover crop in dry areas where a cover crop should compete for moisture with the main crop. That mulching is the main mode of mulching is it covering of soil with crop residues such as different types of plants, manji, sal, straw, such as this type of crops covering on a soil. So this covers the protects the soil from the raindrop impact and reduces the velocity of runoff and also wind. And cover crop, they are grown as winter annuals and after harvest are plugged to form a green manure, growing as conservation measure either during of season or as ground protection under trees. Ground protection under trees. They are the ground as a conservation measures either during off season or as a ground protection under trees, cover crop. And the next one is multi-cropping. Multi-cropping, one crop completed another crop, or we can mixing with rotation and strip cropping. The different types of cropping will be in one area. The main aim of multi-cropping is to increase productivity of the land from the land whilst providing protection of the soil against erosion. The main mode of multi-cropping is providing protection of soil against erosion. And also the rotation is it includes the growing different crops consecutively in rotation reduces the erosion as high rate of soil loss under row crop is counteracted by low rates under other crops, other crops. And strip cropping, row by rows, row crops and protection effective crops are grown in alternative strip aligned on the contour or perpendicular to the wind. It is suitable for slope of 30. So multi-cropping means rotational crop, row by row wise we can growing the trees. The main purpose of multi-cropping is reduces the soil erosion. So the main mode of multi-cropping reduces the soil erosion. And the next one is high density cropping, agroforestry, and rotational grazing. These are discussed the next classes. Present class we can discuss mulching, cover crop, and multi-cropping. These three we can discuss only. Multi-cropping and mulching and cover crop. It is useful for growing the trees and reduce the soil erosion. The main motto of this one is reduces the soil erosion. The remaining all will be discussed in next class. Thank you.